So yeah, let's hope this only takes like half an hour.
No, it shouldn't take too long. Fresh brain going into it.
We'll see.
Yeah, I rewatched my run of this game and how I fought Metal Gear, and I was like, oh, right, you can do it that way. So I use C4, but yeah, there's a way where you can like make the legs come down faster, which you'll probably eventually figure out how to do.
Yeah. I'll just jump into it right after this song.
There you go.
The only thing I'm concerned about is that I only have one ration.
Yeah, you'll have that.
Seems a bit low.
So when you get to Metal Gear 5, are you just gonna replay through Phantom Pain again?
No. God, no. Well, basically, I still have to do, like, a lot in every mission, so there's only, like, 9 of them I have completed, so I still have to do all the rest.
I was looking through my Phantom Pain trophies. I apparently got like 70% of them in my first playthrough.
No. Yeah, I only have the all S ranks, all missions completed, and 300 items made in total. I think that's literally all I have left.
Yeah, I had all the items created by the time I finished my blind playthrough. I had all items created. I had S rank in all main story missions, and I completed all of the side missions, but I didn't S rank them.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, I think when all's said and done, my blind playthrough of Phantom Pain was around 55 to 60 hours.
Oh, I'm like over 100 already, I think.
And then, but yeah, I didn't have any want to 100% that game, so
Yeah. I'll get to it eventually. Whatever. Alright, let's continue from last time, and hopefully it won't take long.
yeah, you're at the Metal Gear fight, so you're literally basically at the end of the game.
Yeah. Just... let's see. It's fine. It's fine. It's just...
I don't remember how many C4 it took to kill it either.
It should be only 6.
Okay.
Yeah, only one ration. That's... sucks.
Time to get good, son.
Yeah.
Time to put in the game, Genie. My favorite codes in the game, Genie, were the ones that's just like, you don't really have infinite lives. We just give you like 5 extra lives instead. Like, alright, cool.
Yeah. No, you
Or
only...
like,
well, I
good.
I had Game Shark, I think, for PS1. I only used it once, and it was for Final Fantasy VII. It didn't really say what those things did, but at one point, when I did the side part in Wutai, where Yuffie steals all your materia, when I got it all back, I suddenly had all materia, and all was maxed out, like everything. I was like, oh, is this part of the game? That's a cool side quest, but no, it was that cheat code that finally started working.
I had a Game Shark for the Game Boy, and the only thing I ever used it for was Pokemon. But I remember playing The Simpsons Bart vs. Space Mutants on NES, and then if you put in the Game Genie codes, the only worthwhile code for that game is to remove the timer for the stages.
Okay.
But like even without the timer, like the game is still hard as balls.
Yeah.
Like, give me infinite lives or something. No, you don't get infinite lives. You get unlimited time. Okay, cool, helpful.
Still suck at this. What? Where does that fire suddenly come from? What? What is this?
If you're too close to it, it sprays fire at you.
All right.
There you go.
Well, that's
you kind of want to stay like towards like the bottom-ish middle of this.
No, it's still haven't figured it out completely. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's... I'm kinda getting it, but not exactly yet. Nope. Shit, well, that was my own fault there. The only thing that's bugging me about this is that I have to sit through that cutscene every time.
Yeah.
And that's what's really bothering me about this.
Thanks for the host.
Thank you very much. I forgot your name again.
Yeah, I forgot it too.
Blood, you... No, it's something with human. Or something with blood? No, I don't remember. It's dumb that it, like, in chat it does translate, but... Not in chatty or on the thing. But yeah, I'm trying to actually figure out this fight, which is not really working out for me. Yeah, I should pick these up.
Yeah, you play what Nikita's for the second phase. Schneck.
I don't even know if the body armor does anything here, to be honest. Oh, that was quick. Okay, that is also quick. Huh. Ah, shit. Think I got it. Yeah, I got it this time. Understood. Okay, that was super easy, actually. God damn it. Hey, crazy. Metal Gear's down? You did it?
Metal Gear.
No, not yet. Guns, other stuff, and that stuff as well.
Yeah, I got the missiles and everything. I found this to be harder than the actual chase.
Probably. I think I'm throwing them a little bit too quickly. Yeah, definitely. Am I even hitting it? Wait. Oh, do I have to switch to Nikitas? No. I am hitting it, but it's like... Also, this is a safe spot, apparently. See, I don't know what is exactly hitting it and what not. Sometimes it hits it. Meh, I'm safe here anyways, so... I'll just wait until the blinking stops, I'm not sure. Takes a while, apparently. Oh, it hit me! What is this bullshit? Stop hitting me! This is my safe zone.
Those pink things are hitting you.
Yeah. They weren't before. Like, I am damaging him, but not that much. And I'm almost out of things, so I'm sure you can pick up more. But I'm afraid to move because this is a safe zone. Okay, let's switch to Nikita, I guess. It is hitting it. That actually does a lot more damage than grenades. Is this thing dead yet? Jesus. Oh, something is happening. Uh-oh. I don't know, that's... I'll be safe for that. Definitely not! Am I still hitting him? I don't know. Yes, I am. Wait, so can I just keep it?
So you want a grenade, and I think when that turret thing pops up, you want Nikita maybe for splash, I don't remember. But you... all I remember with this fight is that you basically spam grenades onto the guns.
Alright. Well...
That.
Okay, now he keeps fucking shooting those things. Well, great. I don't see any ammo anywhere. Let's try the other side, maybe? Am I hitting that thing or not? Whoops. I don't think I'm hitting him anymore. Well, I'm out of this as well, so... I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they give you ammo.
That's what I thought, but where would it be? Because I can't really go... Oh, here's it. Never mind. But, yeah, what do I destroy now?
I don't know, I just remember just launching grenades at the guns. Like I said, it's been a while, but that's all I remember doing. Just spamming grenades at the guns.
Oh. Okay, that side is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever the turret pops up is when you have to use the key. That's what I said earlier.
Okay.
So like you lob your grenade at the gun just to do a little bit of damage or do whatever you need to do to the gun, and then the turret pops up, and you use the key to the gun basically that does double damage.
Whoops. Sometimes the inventory doesn't make any freaking sense. Well, that's that as well. Hello?
Do you just nuke the center now that it's shooting fire?
Oh. Would be nice if I saw it. Oh. Well. How do I get there? I don't think so. No. The Shagahot is a different thing. Yeah, I'm gonna die, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm dead. Like the Metal Gear was made by
the Shagahot is a tank basically. It's not an actual like Metal Gear.
Yeah.
The Shagahot is just it's a propelled vehicle that's basically a tank that can shoot nuclear ballistics. Like it's kind of similar to that of Metal Gear, but it's not a Metal Gear.
Yeah, like Granin was head of the Project Metal Gear together with Yui and what's the other guy that you save in Snake Eater? I want to say Petrovich, but that's Metal Gear. Sokolov made, yeah, he made Metal Gear. Shagahot, Jesus. But yeah, they thought Granin's project wasn't good enough. So they went with because of the terrain that they were using back then, the Shagahot would have been better if they had a runway.
Vol'jin made it real useful.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try this again.
Cause that's where he drives around it at the end of Snake Eater when you fight him.
Think we got it this time. Hopefully. I'm still not sure what to do with the middle part though. I don't think I was hitting it at all. Yeah, I know.
Mo's learning.
Yeah, this is like super easy. Uh-oh. Oof, that was close actually. There we go.
That's key. Yeah. You've learned.
Yes.
It took me 2 tries when I was learning this game how to make the lakes come down. But yeah, once I figured it out, that fight was just exceptional.
Yeah, that I totally didn't get last time. It does say I have to destroy that middle missile thing at the back, but I doubt it.
Okay. Oh, maybe you do.
I don't know. Like I can't get there, so.
Like I said, well, you can with Nikita missiles, but all I remember is just lobbing grenades at the guns and then shooting Nikitas when the turret opens.
Yeah.
Because you double hit both of them. You can spam grenades while it's flashing. You're fine.
I think
how you know that it's
shit.
getting hit is because it'll flash orange as well.
Like this song though.
It reminds me of Turtles. Like the old Turtles.
Yeah, actually.
Which was also made by Konami.
That's true.
Or Ultra, I guess, but.
Well, that takes care of that thing. Does that? It should get destroyed, right?
The gun, I think, eventually gets destroyed, yeah.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally pressed that.
Here come the rockets.
Yeah, the thing with the rock, like, see, I got stuck again. That's fine. Nice, just spamming them now. Oh, come on! You already had one at that level. Thought it was gonna be good. Shit, now I'm out of crates. Where's my Nikita? There it is.
Nikita.
Well, they don't show up unless I'm actually out of grenades. So.
No.
Let me meanwhile also do... this is the only concern that I have, like, one... one ration.
Blah, 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 blah. Missile time.
Understood. You just duck. I was like, these things are flying, right? Why I'm not just ducking? It sucks that it only gives you 4 grenades, because now I constantly have to go back. Oh, I keep getting stuck. Alright, duck. Oh, I stood up way too fast. Shit, I'm gonna die again.
Took it in the face.
Oh, come on. Yep. Oh, see, now that is destroyed for some reason. Oops.
Right. Now you gotta wait for the turret to open, apparently.
Yeah, okay, so I can hit it with that, but how do you not get hit by the flames, though? Would be nice if it would put me on the second fight.
Yeah, that's weird that they don't have a checkpoint for phase 2.
Ay, 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 ay.
Well, this playing Crazy Awesome is his fault.
Crazy Awesome's fault?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you put a checkpoint there, Crazy Awesome?
Yeah, seriously. Why don't you learn how to program a video game, nerd? I'm not streaming tonight, so I have to heckle you through most stream.
New meta duck tank. I think on the right side the bot gets destroyed, and on the left side the the gun gets destroyed, and then the thing opens up. Yep, we've seen this 700 times already. At this point. Hey, PLE.
It's a PLD.
A wild PLD appears. Can actually use PLD.
No one can use PLD.
Shiny PLD. Yeah, because it's super rare now.
Shinies aren't even that rare anymore.
Well, in the actual games it still is.
You know how many shinies I have in Sword now?
I don't know.
And in Pokemon Go?
Go doesn't count.
And Pokemon Let's Go?
That absolutely doesn't count.
How many shinies do you have, Mo? Huh?
0. No, that's not true, actually. I have a few in Go. I don't have Go anymore, actually.
Oh, you believe this guy? Not playing Pokemon Go anymore?
Nope.
I have a bunch of shiny EVs. Man, that turret really likes to open up right now, doesn't it? There it is.
Yeah, but now it was closed before. I'm not in the correct position, apparently.
No, you're sure not. You're too low.
Yeah.
Shiny Mankey, huh? I haven't played Pokemon Go in like a month.
Yeah, I'm still not in the correct position. Why doesn't it open up? What? Okay, I was
random.
There it is.
RNG.
No, it's not. It's because of those things were out and it doesn't open.
I want to catch a shiny Mankey.
See, now it opens up.
Oh, there's a Mankey right there. Look at that. Well, that's not shiny though. I don't care about it. Apparently I walked 2.8 kilometers since I last opened this game.
That size, that's... Okay.
I don't have any shinies around me right now. It feels bad. What I really wish they did with Pokemon Go is that since I live, like, I live close enough where I can see, like, the Pokestops and gyms on the map, but I don't want to, like, go walk to them because they're kind of far away. Like, I wish if I'm able to see them on my map that I can just use them. Like, I wish there wasn't, like, a radius around them.
I think they're actually fixing that.
they can fix it now because.
Yeah, see, I thought I read something about that as well. Okay, so those still hit me. Okay.
There's PvP in Pokemon Go now? I'll fuck you up with my bikini, son.
Okay, they still hit me. So there goes my plan of just ducking. It worked earlier, so I wonder why it's not now. Okay, apparently those things are still not broken enough.
Yeah, I have like 6 Pokestops and like 3 gyms around me that I can see, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna walk to them. Are you kidding me?
Nope, those things are still working. What? I'm getting confused.
Blah, 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 blah.
See, yeah, those missiles still hit me now.
Oh, right in the dome.
Okay, now it's broken. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do there. I told you only one ration is the problem that I'm having. It's not enough. And they're, unless they respawn here, but I highly doubt that.
Right, yeah. Well, even like stay-at-home orders, I wish they just had that, because like there'd be times where like I'm like, I'll open up Pokemon Go and I'm like, oh, it's thunderstorming outside, or oh, there's like 2 feet of snow outside. But I kind of want to be involved with the community event happening. Like, catch me some shiny Squirtles or whatever from the luxury of my living room. And just I can't do anything because I have to go out to those stupid Pokemon stops.
Yeah.
Well, make it Pokemon Home then. Harry Potter did it right, man. Harry Potter Go did it right.
Isn't it by the same people though?
Yeah.
So,
Do everything on the map in the luxury of my couch. Harry Potter Go did it right. I uninstalled Harry Potter Go because you can't have the same login account. You can't use the same login account for both Harry Potter Go and Pokemon Go, even though they're made by the same people. So I had to choose one or the other. It flopped because it got really, really boring and like really repetitive. Like you would pick like you would go to like the houses and like whatnot, and it would just be the same puzzle every time. It just got to be not very fun.
oh shit. Oh. I'm not sure if I did it. I think I did actually.
You did.
Okay. Now it's acting weird. I'm just gonna pretend it's not. Okay.
POD, when are you gonna stream some Pokemon streams, huh? I want to see some Pokemon Red speedruns. I want to see some Pokemon Go speedruns too.
Okay, let's see here. So yeah, I'm still not sure how to actually dodge these missiles. Yeah, there we go. It's really weird that first I just ducked and it did work, and now it just doesn't anymore. It's kind of weird. Nope, didn't get me this time. Oops, wrong button. Ah! Okay. So, like, everything is destroyed, so...
Yeah, you gotta throw grenades at the front now.
Why are you throwing them backwards? Okay, now I'm suddenly out. Great. And there's none here? What?
Check the other side.
Oh, now they're here. This is weird. Yeah, Four is not enough.
I mean, they can give you none in this section.
Yeah. Wait, why is it still alive? No, why are you throwing backwards again? There we go, I thought I had it.
Easy fight.
There we go. Oh, it only took me 27 minutes. Great.
Easy fight.
Solid Snake. The name legend may have been propaganda, but it seems no exaggeration. I want the truth, all of it. A winner's privilege. After all, you have the right to know. I forgot to record, didn't I? Yes, I did. About Outer Heaven, Metal Gear, Project Babel, and the link between GLF and the US. Outer Heaven was a US-backed venture that provided mercenaries to its clients. Not canonical. It was a way to unofficially check anti-American forces. And the idea apparently originated with the DDCI of the time. I don't know what the DDCI is. What? But the field commander Big Boss was a loose cannon that broke out of the program. And Outer Heaven was brought down by you as a part of a plausible denial of their involvement in Outer Heaven. The government constructed a hero myth, handed you and Foxhound to the international media. That is the truth behind your rise to the status of legend. No, it's not, but in this case it is. Ha ha ha. Shocking, isn't it? to learn that your glory was a staged one. And the connection between GLF and the US. Even after Outer Heaven collapsed, the relationship went on right into Project Babel. The US provided covert support for GLF. I was their field controller. The objective was diminished of anti-American forces in the African continent, provoke an ethnic minority in Jindra into a calculated conflict, then involve other neighboring nations, create a climate of hostility to discourage organized alliance, then send in a contingent of US-dominated peacekeeping troops for an indefinite stay, where they can exercise control over the entire region. It was a bit to build a new world order in the confusion of the post-Cold War era, a means to establish the US as a sole superpower, a single hegemony over an artificial Babel, manageable chaos. This was Project Babel, the brainchild of Parker, Army Chief of Staff. The return for my services was a lavish reward and guarantee of safety. Take this. This disc contains all the information that Parker ordered that woman soldier Chris to destroy. It's all here, proof of what I have just told you, including details of all bank transactions. There is enough dirt here to bring down some of the highest people in the government. This is like a bomb ready to explode. This too is the winner's privilege. Do with it what you like. You deceived your people all this time. Your followers believe in you. So does Sophie. Yes, Sophie. I left her, cruelly too. But still, she stayed with me as my lieutenant. But I never saw her smile after that. I didn't deceive them. I had no intention of being Parker's henchman in the first place. It was the aid I needed, and with it, I was going to break the bargain and build our country. The end justifies the means, especially when others have faith in the fiction. I only gave them the truth in the guise they wanted. Can a nation built by those means have any value? Doesn't the world operate on what you call those means? Everyone just pretends otherwise. Justice and ideals are nothing but words after all. Well, so this is the way dreams end. Well, it is not the worst thing. Yeah, it took me a while.
Yeah, the speed run for this is actually like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's actually a pretty hefty speed run for a Game Boy game.
Viper. I told you it's not over yet. Viper, still. Thanks for saving me the trouble of removing the general.
The sprites are so good.
Yeah. He controlled Metal Gear to the end, and I had the pleasure of listening to your conversation. And so finally I know the identity of Anonymous. It was worth the trouble of leading you all the way out here. You. This was all a ploy to bring Anonymous out. Into the open. Seizure of Metal Gear. Leading you and Campbell out here to outer heaven. All part of the plan. What does the Colonel have to do with this? You don't know what he did? Your dear friend Roy Campbell was in command of Foxhound that night 2 years ago. The Colonel! I figured that when Metal Gear's history repeated itself and you and Campbell were pulled into the fray, Anonymous would have to get involved. Thanks, PLD. 2 years I've waited for this moment. 2 long years. But this is 7 years after Outer Heaven. What? Damn it! The decision to call Campbell in and to send me was made at the highest level. How? Could I have been involved in that process? This is how. Snake, we have a problem. The 5th Black Chamber... Hey! Colonel, what's going on? The 5th Black Chamber was right here. Who is this? McBride! Surprised, Snake. After I survived 2 years ago, I parted from the others and slipped into your side. I changed everything. My face, name, past. To gather information for our cause. Everything I did was for this moment. Do it, Viper, this is it. You may forget or refuse to acknowledge it, but our hell goes on, and it will go on until we destroy all of you, not just Anonymous. What did you just do? The bolts of vengeance, preparing for nuclear strike. How can that be? Metal Gear was destroyed.
Metal Gear.
You are a fool. Did you think Metal Gear was just an armored transport for nuclear payload? What? The nature of this beast is an integrated launch system with real-time relay control of 7 armed satellites, all with nuclear capability. The railgun is just the cherry on top. Armed satellites? Nuclear strike from planetary orbit? That's right. Able to strike any point on Earth without relying on ICBMs, and impossible to defend against. You're going to murder millions of innocent people for your personal vengeance? Innocent? Grazing on spoon-fed justice and order, content to ignore what goes on behind the fine words. Their crime is equal to that of Anonymous. No, their complacency is what makes Anonymous possible. This strike is for my murdered comrades. But that won't be the end. This is a declaration of war against Anonymous. This is gonna go on for 7 years, isn't it?
At least.
Yeah. That's great.
Metal Gear.
I've just activated the elevator. Once Metal Gear is out on the surface, its signals will be transmitted, and those 7 satellites will enter attack mode in 90 seconds.
It's true.
I will stop you. Okay, Snake, give it your best shot. This is your last fight. Come on! Do you think that I fight dirty? I use any means I see fit to carry out our revenge. Where the fuck is he? Oh, there it is. Get over here. Why does he have a Kamehameha wave?
Kame.
Okay, so he can just murder me with that. So I guess we're not just fighting with... Thought I was fighting hand-to-hand combat here. Where is he? Hello? Oh god, I don't want to die because then I have to do this all again. We will have our vengeance no matter what. And still no rations, like that is so dirty. Where is he? God damn it. Can't I just lay mines or something? Pull up my mine detector so I don't get hit. Oh yeah, but I don't have a radar, so it doesn't really matter now, does it? Where is he? Okay, well that doesn't seem to be working at all. I won't be beaten. I owe that much to my fallen comrades. See, he is stepping on the mines at least. Victory is ours in 16 seconds. Just step on the mines, please. Step on all of them. My every move is a testament to my comrades' lives. You have no idea how much greater my cause is. Where is he? Oh, come on, step on the mines. No, I stepped on the mines.
He's a Viper, man. You ever watch Top Gun? Wow. Way to kill yourself.
Yeah, well, that was the issue. I couldn't see it at all. Oh, it starts you here. Okay.
You ever watch Top Gun, dude?
No.
Viper's champion.
Still haven't watched Top Gun.
How have you not watched? You're gonna need to watch Top Gun 2 before the podcast.
I know.
And beat the game, which...
It's never gonna happen. We all know
It's
that.
easy. It takes like 3.5 hours.
That's a long time. Okay. Seriously, I don't know how to shoot properly in this game. It's unbelievable.
Blah, 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 blah. I'll wait for the Shoryuken on you here pretty soon.
Yep. See, like... Oh, the gun is so bad in this game. It's unbelievable. Am I supposed to hit him with something else? I don't know.
Well, you're doing damage, John.
Yeah, I am, but like, it's taking me forever to line up for a shot. And now I have 2 bullets.
Nikita missiles. Grenades. Just start lobbing them.
I don't have grenades anymore either.
Nikita missile. Just start missiling him. Nice shot.
No, I just have to...
You don't have any... You have a machine gun, yeah. I think you have 5.7 ammo.
Yeah, but the problem is that it sprays. Oh, it doesn't shoot directly at him. Plus, time is up.
We're above the ground.
Yeah.
Say goodbye to the world as you know it. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum.
Where is he? There he is. Shit.
He just starts yelling, brother. Brother!
Brother!
Oh god, no, not again. Where's Gray Fox at when you need him?
No Kamehameha waves. Well, it's not a Kamehameha. It's something. Some shockwave bullshit. They shouldn't have. Okay, this time we got it. But yeah, PLD, like if you still want to sell that game, I can get that off your hands, and maybe you should give me the details for the Tiny 10 thing.
Ooh, we got some black
Twitter
market talk going on stream right now.
There we go. And just as this
Terrible.
entire playthrough was, my rank is still terrible.
Yeah, I don't remember how we fight Viper at the end of the game.
This works, but I've shut
I
the
think we
controls
just shoot
down.
him.
Yeah, probably. There's no way to launch now. I'm out. How could I be beaten by you? Snake, how do you do it? How do you keep fighting? Living? Hey, Scarecrow. For what? Whom? In the name of what cause? It's over, my comrades. I didn't do right by you all. He dead. Viper. Oh, that's the French girl, right? Snake. It's you. The General. I heard all of it. Including the part about GLF and the OS. I see. Hey, Misty. What will you do now? Stay here. Which ELF? Yes. Continue the General's work. Right now, I don't even know whether I loved him or hated him. Hamburger. Hamburger? A burger. A burger? I just couldn't leave his side. His ideas may have been faked, but they weren't empty. That's what I think. And there are many here still who believe that too. We work together to build a country of our own, for ourselves. This time with real ideas. I'm so glad I'm almost done with these voices. Snake. It's her. Don't keep. Oh no, that's. It's her. Don't keep her waiting. I won't. No more talking. He called your name, you know. At the end. Did he? Yes. He did. Snake, I got us a Jeep. Good work. Is it over? Yes, it's all over. Is it though? Don't look at the camera, Chris. It's bad acting. Oh, she's looking at Sophie, okay. What about her? She's strong. And she'll become even stronger. You don't have to go with her? To GLF, why? Nothing, really. Let's get out of here. Right. Yes, GG. Wait, there's a codec. Yes, more voices. Just what I've been waiting for. Oh, that's just my voice anyway, so. Snake! Colonel! Everything alright? Yeah, I put a bullet in McBride. You. Snake, I owe you an apology. It's true that I was in charge of Black Chambers. Termination. We were told that there was a terrorist group coming in. Oh, he was talking about that incident 2 years ago, not the Outer Heaven one, okay. Secret liquidation on a dark night. Only when it was all over. Okay, that's a hard Only when it was all over was I told that the target had been one of our own. An American unit. Was that the reason for your retirement? Yes. I lived with the guild these 2 years. But when they hijacked Metal Gear, I was called in by NSA Chief Steve Gardner, the mission controller. So you took the job to confront the past. A job which has offered to me with the alternative of making the incident public, along with evidence that it was I who planned the thing. Blackmail, huh? But how would Gardner know about that? Probably dug it up somewhere. He is a former CIA director. Former DCI? Don't tell me. 7 years ago, during the Outer Heaven incident, who was the DDCI? All these abbreviations, Snake. Now you've got it! Gardner was the Deputy Director of Central Intelligence. There we go. Weasel. He was the one who organized Outer Heaven and the development of Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Metal Gear used to be under CIA control, like 5%. Carter was also the one who salvaged the Metal Gear you totaled from Outer Heaven and continued the development program. In other words, Project Babel was actually his idea. Jesus. But 2 years ago, Metal Gear was seized by foreign terrorists. And as a result, control of the weapon and the leadership of Project Babel, oh my god, this text scrolling is so slow, was transferred away to Parker and the army. Gardner had Black Chamber erased to ensure their silence. Gardner is anonymous? Weasel, you're not. Under Gardner's direct commands? You guessed it, Snake. What? Oh, and another thing. Gardner knew who McBride was from the beginning. What? Thanks for joining in there 2 times, Campbell. Well, it was Gardner who leaked the intel about Metal Gear to McBride. And Black Chamber to begin with. What? Oh no. For what purpose? I see it. Gardner was setting Parker up. Right. If GLF seizes Metal Gear and goes out of control, the blame will land on Parker, with his longtime aide to GLF. And Metal Gear and Project Babel will return happily ever after to Gardner's arms. Could he possibly have engineered Black Chamber's contact with GLF? I don't know, but it could be.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah. That Gardner planned this whole thing? Just to regain Metal Gear and Project Babel? Oh god! Weasel, if you're under orders from Gardner, don't you have another job to carry out? To kill us all once the mission has succeeded? Sharp, Snake, that's exactly right. So that's the real reason a mercenary of your standing wasn't sent on the field. Right again. I'm about the only person who can take on the legend. Oh, sure. Weasel, you're going to kill us? Like I said, it's a policy of mine to earn my keep. How can you? So I'd like to say, but unfortunately I kind of like you people. Especially your bleeding heart ways. Totally wrong for a combat situation, you know. It's been a while since I met people like you. Weasel? Get out of here. I'll feed some story to Gardner. Probably get only half my pay for letting you escape, but who cares? Are you going to be alright? You could be in danger. Yeah, I know how to take care of myself. Don't you worry. Thank you, Weasel. I'll repay the debt someday. I won't be counting on it. If I could live the way you people do, maybe I wouldn't have had to let my brother die. Okay, can we stop with the talking? No, we cannot. Colonel and the rest are alright. Good. Let's go. I had nothing around me that I could believe in. Not my parents, not anyone else. And that's why I joined the army.
Sounds like a her problem.
What? Oh, her problem. I thought you said heart problem.
No, that sounds like her problem.
Heart problems, that's for next game.
Yeah, that's next game.
It gave me a sense of right and wrong, of justice and purpose. But that wasn't the right way. Beliefs can be borrowed. They have to be looked for and thought about by yourself. I have to face myself and start searching. And I will find it. That's good. Oh god, that reminds me of one of the Flash thingies from the collection. I'm not gonna say which one. It's totally not suitable for work. But not that we're at work, but apparently Twitch is sending out emails to people that you can't even have freaking talks about sexual content anymore on stream, so...
Dude, Twitch's new guidelines are insane.
just say.
Oh my god.
Just say. So nobody can say anything in chat about anything that has to do with... How are we gonna replace that word?
I should have been banned last night then.
Yeah. Like, COVID has already been replaced with Backstreet Boys reunion tour. So how can we replace sex?
Well, you just said it. You're gonna get banned now.
Yeah, I'm gonna get banned. Yeah, alright.
It was a good run, everyone.
Oh, okay. Well, back to reading. That was a little segue there. Yeah, that's not gonna help, Ellie.
Crap battle.
But... Oh, I can't say but either, because that's also...
Yeah, you can't say but.
It's all over, man. We're just gonna stop streaming altogether. For
You're gonna have to say Heine.
Heine. Tush. Tush. Right. But, if possible, maybe I could make that search with you at my site. Yeah, I'd like that too. Really? Really? I came to Outer Heaven to settle a score with the past. That was what I thought. But that wasn't the truth. I realized that when I met you, what I really wanted was that. What I wanted, after everything had been decided, was for someone to take my life. I must have been afraid of seeing what was left standing of myself as I really was. Is that how you still feel? No. I think I want to live. Accept myself. Forgive myself. Life is worth living, even if it hurts you. Even if you hurt in it. You taught me that. You were my salvation.
I like how he talks to Chris like she's Meryl.
Yeah. That's why I've decided to go back. Back to the States? Uh-huh. Don't? There's no way they'll let you go? They'll be waiting for you? And it's probably Foxhound? It's just the voice I gave her the first time she came around, and that's the only one that I can still remember that I actually did, so... I know that. But I have to go back. Besides Snake, of course, because Snake is always the same. Why? To understand. Not that I do a good Snake, by the way. Totally not. I just, like, try to do the same way he talks, but...
Gonna channel your inner David hater.
Yeah. Why we had to fight this fight. What it was that I did. And who Solid Snake was. I'm going to confront the Faceless Man. who play chess with people's lives and hearts in the shadows so that I can understand. He's going after the Patriots. And they will confess every conspiracy they wove, every victim left on the trail of their private gain. Everything. It's the only thing I can do for the casualties of their and my dirty war. Not the New England Patriots.
They don't have Tom Brady anymore, so hell with them.
Snake? Unless I do that, there'll be no forgiveness and nothing to find for me. Can we stop now, please? Pretty please.
No, this is the ending.
God damn it.
You remember how long MGS1 ending is after you kill Liquid?
Yeah, but at least I don't have to talk through it.
Hey man, you're playing a Metal Gear game.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm going back so that I can live. When I've made them pay, I'll be back. Will you wait for me? No. You can count on it.
You can count on it, and we never hear from her again.
Nope. There we go, it's over. Thanks. Took too long. Because of some mishaps here and there.
So it took you, what, like an hour and a half to finish up the ending?
Yeah. With all the talking, of course.
Right, yeah, with all the cutscenes.
But yeah, actually, the actual gameplay was, what, 20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. Definitely didn't spend 50 minutes in, like, mission 4, wherever it was.
There might be something after the credits, yeah.
There usually is in a Metal Gear game. Bit of weird.
But yeah, took 3 streams, was hoping it would only take like 1.5, but... I mean, if I would have to replay it, it would be very quick.
Yeah. I don't know how long it would take me to do my replay through. It's probably 3-ish hours.
Yeah. I can't imagine.
After seeing you play it and then knowing what I do know of the game, I think it'd take me about 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I don't remember much of the speedrun strats anymore. The boss fights are about the only thing I remember for speedruns.
Yeah. I'll be playing it on my PS3 because I have a digital copy of it, so that's easier.
So I'll play it on the PSX.
And it's easier to capture, then I don't have to, like, fool around with the settings of the GV or anything. The only problem is that it will have delay. And as we are talking on Discord, I can't delay that as far as I know, and whatever. Doesn't really matter.
It's probably not the way you have OBS set up.
Yeah. It was re-released as Twin Snakes.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. I have never played it, and I don't have a copy either.
It's a pricey game, but it's not... God, it's so bad.
Okay, I got the bad code name. Actual playtime 4 hours and 20 minutes.
420?
420, yes! Oh god. I got alerted 41 times and I killed 30 guys.
What's the bat code name mean?
I don't
Ghost Babel code name.
Yep, 420. Can we still talk about that on Twitch?
No.
Oh, okay. So Twitch is literally turning into China.
So to get the big boss rank, you have to play it on very hard difficulty.
Yeah.
Beat it in less than 2 hours.
Yeah.
5 or less times alerted. 24 or less enemies killed. 1 or less rations used.
That sounds crazy.
Easy.
Yeah, very easy. Special is now available in stage select menu. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, there are VR missions on this one, but I'm not gonna do those.
Oh, I found a ranking of Bat right here. Bat is rank 12.
Out of
normal playthrough. 12.
Out of 12, okay.
Yeah. Rank 12 out of 12.
Great. Well, I constantly got terrible, so... Oh yeah, that was, Now we have stage select, there's VR training, there's versus battle. Well, we are not.
VR training's crazy.
Yeah. I do not plan on doing that.